Hey guys, Sherman here. It's 11:45-ish. Uh, it's a beautiful day again here in Gainesville. The cold weather has gone away, just the way it should be. I uh, I hate the cold weather. Can't say it enough. I want to make sure people start jumping on. I think that it's pretty good. I think that everything is good. Um, I saw this video yesterday. I'm just gonna talk about the video. I saw a video. My brother tagged me in this video yesterday. It was titled like "The Economy of the Professional Athlete." I'll try to find it and link it in the comment section. But I think that's the name of it: "The Economy of the Professional Athlete." Everyone needs to watch that. Everyone. I'm not going to talk about it, but he had some major points in there. It was absolutely phenomenal. So I'll try to find that and link it in the comment section for you guys so that you can see that as well. It's about 15 minutes, 15 minutes. It was well worth it. All the crap people watch on Facebook anyway, that's actually something that's good and worth you spending 15 minutes watching it. The Economy of the Professional Athlete. So I'll find that. Anyway, let's get going. You guys saw the title. No one wants to be a loser, right? So I'm going to give you guys a few tips. Not going to be super long again today. I'm going to give you a few tips so that you don't get fired, or if you're in charge of something, you don't mess everything up. One of the first things, especially for my fellow business owners, you do not want to overpromise and underdeliver. I cannot emphasize this enough. Everyone has a tendency to do that, especially in the beginning, because you want this new business. Same thing if you're an employee. You tell your boss you can do all this stuff, and then if you don't get it done, it makes you look really bad. Same thing in your business. If you tell your customers, your clients, that you can do whatever it is and then you don't deliver, that's not good. That is not giving them the extra security that they need in you to begin to trust you more and develop a professional relationship. So that's sort of straightforward. I cannot emphasize that enough. Do not overpromise and underdeliver. You want to do it the other way around. You want to underpromise and overdeliver, right? Because if you can wow people, that is what it's really about, right? If you can wow people, that's what it's about. But you're not. So let's think about if we overpromise, right? So what if we overpromise, but we deliver, right? What happens? Nothing. That's what you told them you were going to do, so they expect that. So they're not going to be blown away, right? And I'm not telling you that, obviously, you're not going to say, service is going to be horrible, then you have great service. But at the same time, if you tell them that you're going to give them the barn plus the stadium and the brand new Lamborghini, and you give it to them, that's what you told them that they were paying for. So that's what they expect. So don't overpromise and underdeliver, right? So that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing, you don't want to be negative. I cannot talk about this enough. I personally hate, and I don't use the word hate a lot, I hate being around people that are negative all the time. Negativity is just something that doesn't sit well with me. It's not in my it is not in my blood. It's not in my mindset. I don't see how someone can say something negative about themselves or someone else for that matter. Don't be negative. No one wants to be around someone that's negative at all. It's just not good, like, at all, right? People want positive people. I'm not talking about fake positivity. People know when you're being fake, but there's no reason that you shouldn't want someone else to do well or another business to do well. There's enough success out there for everyone if you're willing to grind and work for it, right? So, no negativity. Let's talk about the next one. I haven't written down here. I have lack of emotional intelligence, aka poker face, right? if you're having a bad day, right, a bad week, bad life, right, no one wants to know. It comes back to the old adage, fake it till you make it. All right. No one needs to know that you're having a bad day, the whole woe is me thing. Of course, you're going to have a close circle. You're going to have a tight circle of people. If you're lucky, you have one or two people that you can share everything with, the good and the bad. But for the most part, you don't need to come into work or your place of employment with the sour look on your face because you and your spouse had a bad night, or the kids are acting up, or you're not feeling, this. No one likes to be, it takes emotional intelligence, right? That's why you hear about all the great people that do work. You hear people say, I didn't even know that they were going through that, right? You hear people saying, I didn't even know that they were going through this major thing, because that is how professionals act. They are professional, right? They don't let everyone know every single thing that's going on in their lives, right? They're not walking around with the whole woe is me thing, right? Because when you're acting that way, those emotional outbursts and just talking about others and stuff like that is not going to bode you well in the long run, right? People will be looking to find positive, successful people they want to be around, right? Or if you work with someone, you will be fired eventually, right? No one wants to be around negative people, so you want to make sure that you're able to be a professional at all times. That's what I should have tagged that one. Being a professional, right? That's key, right? No one needs to know when you're having a bad day. You need to go to your place of employment and rock it every single day, because that's what you're getting paid to do. Right? I have bad days. I own the place. I guess I could come in here with a negative attitude, but every day's a great day. I'm doing what I want to do, living the lifestyle that I want to live, and that type of thing. And if you aren't doing that and you start working towards it, but even if you're not, you don't want to be that type of person that's just belittling people and just bringing all your extra stuff to work. No one wants to deal with that. No one likes to be around that person. And yeah, don't do that. The last one. This one is pretty. Depends on the type of job you have and the level of responsibility that you have. But this is very, very straightforward, especially for business owners as well. Misusing funds, right? Misusing money, right? If you have a corporate company card, they give you strict rules that you can use it for, and you should stick to those rules, right? I don't care what everyone else is doing. You don't want to get caught up in that. If you have a corporate card, you probably have an okay job. You probably have a decent job, and try not to misuse that, because the little, $50, $100 that you're dealing with, you're trying to, get over a little bit. If it costs you your good paying job, you're going to really regret that, right? You're really going to regret that. The next thing, if you're in charge, if you own the place, if you own your own business, you need to have we talked about it, you have a business account and a personal account. Those are not the same things just because you own the business. This gets misinterpreted a lot, especially when you're first starting off. I mean, I used to do the same thing. I was guilty of, I didn't have a business. Everything was coming to checking when I was in my garage. That was my money that I needed to make it. I didn't make enough money for it to really matter. But as you mature, as your business grows, there's a business account and a checking account. They're not the same thing, right? You just can't pull money as soon as it comes in and use the business as your personal ATM. Well, you can, but it's not going to last, one thing. Two, when the government finds out, which they will eventually, the government always gets their money. How many people have used, people that make a ton of money or that get in trouble for tax evasion? That's a serious thing, right? It's better to do it the right way, pay the government their money, so that you can not have to worry about that headache. So misusing funds, or stealing money, basically, like you can steal money from your own business, really. I was watching this show last night, a show that I love. It's called American Greed. these guys, they own the businesses, but they're basically just using them like major ATMs. Now, when I say major, we're talking about these guys, over the course of like 4 or 5 years, they're taking like $30 million out of the company, just unaccounted for. But it doesn't have to be on that type of scale to make it wrong, right? You really want to practice those great habits from the beginning while you're small, so that as you grow, you're used to doing things the right way, so you don't have anything to worry about. Because the worst thing you can do is do something incorrectly for 3 or 4 years, and then government comes in and realize that you owe them $100,000 and back taxes. I mean, if you have it, it sucks that you have to give it to them, and if you don't have it, it sucks a ton, right? So you don't want to get involved in that, I like to say that sort of brings it back. Treat this thing like a professional business from day one. You never have to worry about it, right? I'm not worried about the IRS coming in and looking at my books and saying, Sherman, you owe us, whatever. No, I pay Uncle Sam every single month. Kind of hurts at times, but it is what it is. So he's going to get his. So I hope this helps some of you guys. I'm going to get out of here Monday through Friday, 11:45 a.m. If you have any questions, post them in the comments. The Daily Dose. Remember, tell a friend to tune in. I'm out.